Hey guys, Curious Swimmer here, and welcome to an interesting video, well, tutorial video I should say, where I will teach you how to build a wicked fast piston elevator. So as you can see right here, I'm in this cave here. Just say I've been mining quite a bit. So you're done mining. Wait. We've got some iron here as well. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I just can't stop. I have to keep going, but I also have to actually do a tutorial, not a survival let's play. So say you've been mining for quite a bit. You got, this is an awful loadout, 41 coal and 4 iron ore. This is bad. But you want to get up from y equals 12. I accidentally took a screenshot. You want to get from y equals 12 to top there. And you don't have to nerd pile your way up. You don't have to navigate your way out of the cave. But you also want to be able to quickly get down as well. So, if we just hop in our little piston elevator over here and hit this button, you can just see how fast this elevator is. And the thing that's probably really interesting is that I designed it by myself. I did not take any tutorials. I did not take anything from any other YouTubers. I completely designed this elevator on my own. Of course, you want to get down there. You could place a water bucket there. That'll allow you to get down there, but I didn't, so... Oh, well, I guess I'm, you know, just dying. So after that's not a bad turn of events. So you might be wondering, how do you build one of these for yourself? And it's actually pretty simple. And here are the materials you'll need. So for the starting part, you'll need 15 redstone dust, 7 solid blocks of your choice, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 sticky piston, and 2 normal pistons. For each 2 blocks of additional elevator height, yes, this is fully expandable, and I'll get to that at the end of the video, you'll need 22 redstone dust, 24 solid blocks of your choice, 4 redstone repeaters, 2 transparent blocks of your choice, 2 sticky pistons, and 2 normal pistons. For the end, you need 1 solid block of your choice. For the input method, you'll need preferably an oak button, not a stone button. You could use it, but you won't have a lot of time to get off your elevator if you do use it. As much redstone dust as you need. And if you want to build a pulse extender so you have even more time to get off the elevator, then you could throw in 2 comparators and 2 repeaters. I will also get into that later in the video. So, without further ado, let's get into how to actually build this thing. And I'll show you step by step how to build it. Let's grab our materials, and also grab our input method as well. I'm going to do a pretty simple input. So I'm only going to need 1 redstone dust for this, so what you're going to do, place your button where you need to place it, and then wire in your input until you get to your space. This space has to be 7 blocks long and 6 blocks wide. After you've cleared out that space, put your input method in as I have here, and then you dig out a block 3 blocks away from the edge of your space over here, and then you place a normal piston in there. After that, you place your redstone dust into that piston so it's powering it. Then you continue to place redstone dust until you're 2 blocks away from this edge of the space. And then you continue to place redstone until you get to this part right here where you go ahead and place a block. Then you place blocks and form a sort of backwards F shape over here like so. Then you place your redstone repeater. You wire your redstone around here. And if you're wondering why we need to create this F shape in such a way, I'll show you right now. You place your first sticky piston right there, and then you place your normal piston, and that's your starting part done. If you test it, you'll see it. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, whoopsie daisy. You actually put a repeater here because I forgot. If you didn't do that, then this part won't be powered. If you test it again, it works. I'll do proof of concept at the end. However, we need to get this tutorial rolling. Now for the second part. So, you place a block here, and then you do a U shape around the back of the area until you get right here. put a repeater here, set that to 2 ticks. I should also mention this should be set to 2 ticks, otherwise you may run into problems. You place a transparent block right here, and then you do the same F formation that we did in the last section. Yeah, right there and right there. Put a repeater right here, set it to 2 ticks, and then line the rest of the area with redstone. Then, right by this block over here, place a sticky piston. Go up here and place a normal piston right here. And that should be the first section done. Feel free to pause the video to catch up with me. Okay, assuming you've done it, let's place a block here. And then we're gonna continue bridging over here. And then we're gonna place a transparent block here. We're going to continue placing oak planks along here. Again, form that F shape. Place your sticky piston right here. Your normal piston right in front of that, facing up. Like so. And then you put another repeater, set the 2 ticks. And then you line the rest of the area with redstone dust. You place the repeater right here, set that to 2 ticks. And then that should be your second section of your piston elevator done. If we go in here and we hit this button, oh, that didn't work. Oh wait, yeah, you need to place your end block. This is why this one oak plank is so important, because it causes that to happen if you don't place it in. So, guess I showed you what not to do there. Whoopsie daisy, I do not do tutorial videos often. This is slightly embarrassing, but you place your block there. And then you should be done, and then it should work. So we test it again. It works. And it is wicked fast. As I demonstrated in the beginning, it'll get you to where you need to go quickly. Now I'll get to how to expand the elevator to your liking. So if you want an elevator that's taller than 3 blocks, which I'm pretty sure you probably do, there is a way to make it as tall as you really want to. You could build it up from bedrock to sky limit if you really wanted to. So what you do, you take out your end block here. So say, for example, your elevator was 60 blocks tall. You want it to be 60 blocks tall. Pretty outlandish if you ask me, but say you want it to be that way. You would divide that by 2, and then multiply the materials in the chest by that divided number. So 60 divided by 2 would be 30, and then, you know, there's like 28 redstone dust in this chest. You multiply that by 30, and that's how many redstone dust you need. Now you do same for repeaters, pistons, etc., etc. So now that I got that out of the way, let's get to actually expanding it. And first, I'll get to how to expand it in odd numbers. Say you want your piston elevator to be like only like 5 blocks taller, not 6, 8, or 10 blocks taller. I'll go over that. So you get your materials ready. Let me get my materials ready. Let me get my creative mode powers ready. Then you build a solid block here. Then you do that same U formation you did earlier. Place a transparent block right here. Then you do the same F formation. Place a repeater here. Set it to 2 ticks. Place a repeater here. Set that to 2 ticks. Then you take redstone dust and line it all the way around the outer edge. As so. If you want to stop your elevator, well, I mean, first, before you stop your elevator, you need to actually place in the pistons. I feel like that's a pretty important part, because a piston elevator isn't a piston elevator without pistons. There we go. So if you want to stop it, and it's in when it's in a position like this, then all you do is just place your end block right here, and then you're done so. However, if you want to keep going to an even number of height, then you build out like this, and then place your transparent block, oak planks like this, and then you place repeater, set 2 ticks, redstone dust around the outside as so. Place repeater here, set that to 2 ticks, and go around like that. And then place your end block. If you're stopping here, that is. Again, if you want to keep going, then all you do is just repeat everything I did, stack it on top of each other until you get to your desired height. And then after you get to your desired height, place your end block either here or here, depending on, you know, how tall your elevator is, whether if it's an odd number or an even number. So that concludes the building tutorial. Again, I could do a testing right here. Hopefully I won't embarrass myself by having it not work. It does work, thankfully. And that should be that. Now I'll go on to how to use a pulse extender so that you have more time to get off your elevator. So, if you get on the elevator right now, you'll realize that you don't really have a lot of time to get off. You know, you sort of drop down pretty quickly. So now I'll get on to how to build your pulse extenders. So for this, I'm going to go into survival mode. Grab your input materials, and then make sure you have 2 redstone comparators. So, let's get to building. You break your button, and then what you do is you grab, why do I only have 1 repeater? Why do I have... what? But anyway, confusion aside. You place your repeater here. Make sure you have your redstone dust out. You place redstone dust in this formation, then you place a comparator here, and then a comparator here. Make sure they are not in subtract mode. And then place a redstone repeater here, and then a button. What this will do is it will allow your elevator to stay up for much longer. So let me line it to a more convenient location so I could demonstrate this better. Button. Make sure you stand in the middle of the elevator, press the button, and you see you have much more time to get off your elevator now. So if that is something you want to do, then go ahead and do it. I will leave you right here. Pause, encapsulate what you need to encapsulate, and build it. Right, now that you've done it, that concludes today's tutorial. So, I cannot figure out how to do this. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see future videos like this, or just general gaming videos, which I do a lot more often than these. But if you did like it, make sure to leave a like, share your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time. Later!